What's going on, guys, and welcome to another video. I want to show you my updated FUT Champions team. If you watched my last video, you would have saw I packed an insane red who is right here. You probably know who he is anyway. Obviously getting him, my last team I had Mbappe, Neymar, Pato in there, etc. But obviously packing this guy, I had to use him, I had to get him in my team. So I've had to change the team quite a bit. He's performing really well. I think I'm 11-2, 12-2 maybe on FUT Champions so far. It's a brilliant team, solid at the back, really good going forward. The midfield, he's completely dominant. I'm going to show you now. Actually, I might do it like, I'm going to do a different style. I'm going to show you player by player so you don't actually see it and show you at the end. In goal, Handanovic, best goalkeeper on FIFA I have used by a long shot. Better shot stopper than Neuer, De Gea, Courtois. Courtois is absolute dogs. He's unbelievably shit. Courtois for me is disgusting. I will never use Courtois again unless there's some special kind of Courtois, or La Liga needs a good goalkeeper, because that Courtois is absolutely terrible. The only thing that lets Handanovic down is his kicking. If he had good kicking, he would be the meta goalkeeper for most people, I would say. Save wise, he saves everything basically. He saves shots that he shouldn't. He's a really good goalkeeper. Right back, I did have the Champions League Cancelo untradeable, but I have upgraded to the new 86 in form. He did cost me 147,000 coins. Definitely worth it for me, the best right back on the game. Unbelievable pace, good passing, good dribbling, good defending, decent physical. Put an anchor on him, gets his pace up to 96 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. Put his defending stats up really highly. Strength 76 is good for a right back when they've got good pace. 89 jumping as well, 87 stamina. He's got 4-star skill as well, so if you want to try and play your way out, he's a bit better at that than most right backs. He has actually dislodged flashback Dani Alves. In my opinion, he's a tiny bit better defensively, just because of the medium work rate instead of the low on the defensive. That kind of puts him up there as the best right back. Second is Dani Alves. Giorgio Chiellini. I was going to get the inform, but I thought I'd try the standard gold one first, and I don't see the point in me getting the inform. If I was going to get a different centre back, I would go with the group stage Koulibaly. I did try and get in, but there were none on the market, so obviously I stayed with Chiellini, and he's just as good. Chiellini is literally an unbelievable defender. He's look at his stats. Put him a shadow on him: 80 acceleration, 82 sprint speed. Defending stats are absolutely insane. Strength 89 jumping, 6'2", 92 aggression. Unbelievable centre half. Left centre back is Manolas. Pace merchant, that is Manolas. You can compare him directly to Varane. He's got low high work rate, 6'2", perfect jumping, good strength, good aggression, insane defending stats, and obviously insane pace. Like I said, he is the direct competition to Varane, the two over 80 pace centre halves that people do use. In my opinion, he's better than Varane, and the fact that he's probably like 180,000 coins cheaper than Varane is an absolute like dead set in my team instead of Varane. Now the fact that when you use Varane you really have to use Courtois, and that's not going to happen, so Manolas for me he's up there with the best. Like again, I was going to get his inform, but I don't really see there's going to be too much change. Left back, obviously Alexandro. We're going with this theme of team. I wouldn't say the best left back. I would say the best left back I've used is Alex Telles. Can't get him in his team, but Sandro is right up there. I have got an anchor on him. I do normally use shadow, but with anchor he goes to 89 jumping, and Sandro is actually in the box off corners, and you will see he scored me like 2 goals, both off corners. So he can get up there, and obviously with the anchor he gets 86 heading accuracy, so he does pop up with a couple of goals that can just help you when you just need a goal out of nothing. And Sandro, to me, unbelievable left back. He's actually dropping in price. What did I pay? 86,000. He was up above 100,000 coins at one point. I don't think he will go back to that. I think he's going to stay really low now as a lot of special cards coming out. There's more left backs coming out, so I think you'll be able to pick him up for a decent price soon, maybe around 70,000 coins in the next few weeks, especially with Footmas. Right centre mid, Matuidi. Obviously, he's like the Kante. A lot cheaper than Kante. He does literally exactly the same job. He's just a tiny bit better going forward, in my opinion. Like, he has got the high, not the medium high, so I wouldn't use him in that defensive midfield role where Kante would be. I would use him on the outside of your centre mids. He's definitely more effective there. He's chipped in with a goal and 4 assists. This man, Nainggolan, is my other outside centre mid. I will show you what I actually switched to in game. Everybody knows Nainggolan. He's an absolute unit. He always is. Can go all game. He's good going back. He's good going forward. I did actually hit an unbelievable strike with him when he hit the underside of the bar and came out with a time shot. So Nainggolan is a threat going forward. He really is. Left centre mid is Dybala. He isn't actually my centre mid. He will change to my striker with my red foot champions player. Dybala, Hunter on him, think he lacks a bit of pace for a striker, but his time shooting is like up there with the best. His time shooting is unbelievable. I've actually got 2 left-footed strikers, which I like. I actually prefer playing with left-footed strikers. I don't know why. Griezmann is one of my favourites. When I play Salah up front, he's one of my favourites. Dybala, I don't know why, they just seem to perform better for me than right footers. I feel like you get more chance cutting inside on the left than on the right. Even though the two left footers up front doesn't really affect me at all. It doesn't cost me games. It just works really well. At Cam, obviously Gianfranco Zola, who features in all my teams, because why not when you've got a 98 icon. 48 goals and 60 assists in 91 games, so he has contributed 108 goals in 91 games. Sensational return. Someone that didn't cost me anything really, because I packed that deco and traded him in for the prime Zola. Unbelievable. I can't fault Zola in the slightest. One of the best playmakers I've used. Left striker Fabinho, he will be the centre mid, the holding midfielder, as we should say. Fabinho is one of those players that you either hate him or you love him, but he always seems to perform for everybody else. If you give him a chance, he performs well for me. I don't really like to use him that much. He is one of the best holding mids on the game. He's a meta player, but I don't like to use him for some reason. I feel like he's a bit shit on the ball for me. His stats doesn't say so, but he actually, the ball just bounces off him sometimes. You know, and you just tackle a player and they get it back. Fabinho does that a lot, but he does do also a lot of really good tackles, blocks that just get you that result. So Fabinho is in there to link with this man to get the chemistry, which is Mo Salah. What can I say about Mo Salah? I don't think I'm ever not going to use him. It's when you get one of those red players that you just need to use, and obviously a 90 rated Mo Salah ST is one of those players that is gonna stick with me throughout the duration of FIFA, I should say. Go to his stats: 21 goals in 15 games, all in foot champions. That tells you all it is to know. With first time finesses, the patch didn't do anything to those, so the first time finesses still work. Dropping the ball onto his left foot, going for on goal. His right foot is actually surprisingly good for freestyle. The low driven shot seems to work really well with Salah. Gets me a few goals that way. First time shots, like I said, time shooting with Salah is just easy. It just gets you so many goals. That is the team. I'll show you my bench as well. I like to keep a stacked bench. Obviously subs win you games. Pato, I think I'd really regret it if I didn't do the flashback Pato. I mean, why not? He's a legendary player in FIFA terms. 88 Mertens, I did have him up top instead of Dybala, but I switched in Dybala. I don't really see Mertens. He's been okay for me. He's better as a sub. Like when he comes on, he just absolutely destroys the defense. But I'll probably put him back in eventually. Just keep swapping him with Dybala. Did this card? If you didn't, you really missed out. 20 to 40,000 coins for Lucas Torreira, and he is sensational, literally sensational. He's Kante, but 300,000 coins cheaper, around the same height. I think he might even be the same height, same work rate. He's got a lot better shooting. The goal and score for yesterday was an absolute screamer. Really good pace, balance 97. If you didn't do it, you really missed out. Like today, I think it's Rashford and Was, and who's the other one? I don't know, but I'm not going to do them. I feel like Rashford you need like an 84, 80 team, I think it is, or 85, 2 in forms, etc. It's just not worth it, because if he gets 1 in form, then he's going to get that card anyway, and that card is only going to cost about 50, 60,000 coins. So there's literally no point in doing the Rashford one. I would keep your coins. Flashback to Alves, bring him on at centre mid or right back, depending on what's going on. If I switch to the 4-3-2-1, put him on a right winger. Very versatile player. Royce, people love Royce. Royce, for everybody else, seems to be unbelievable. Mine isn't that good, as you can see. 11 goals and 10 assists in 69 games, so his return isn't the best. He just isn't the same for me as he is for everybody else. Obviously, keep him there. He does pop up with a goal, and I'll bring him on sometimes, but not all the time. This guy, sensational player, but you see 20 games, I think they're all from the bench. He hasn't scored, but when he comes on, he just runs the midfield. He wins the ball off everybody. He plays it forward. He creates chances. He's a really good player, and he's only going to get better. He got updated yesterday to an 84. So he's just 2 stats off now, Hullet Gang. So if Bayern go through again, he will go to an 86. 84s go to 86s when they get in forms. When he gets that 86 card, he's going to have like 86 pace, 85 dribbling, maybe 83 shooting, 80 passing, 90 physical, 80 defending. He is going to be insane. High as well, perfect work rate. So you missed that if you didn't get him at his cheapest. I think I paid like 150, but when he goes to an 86, I can see him being around 250,000 coins. That will still be a bargain for Sanchez. He's a bit hard to link into teams, as like not many people use Bundesliga teams or Portuguese players, so he's a bit hard. But if you can get him in, definitely use him. At least keep him on the bench and wait for that investment. Mahrez, brilliant sub, won me a game when I bought him on earlier. Not much to know about Mahrez. He's just Mahrez, isn't he? He's that skill player that cutting in from the left, the finesse shots. Tony Kroos, he's actually really good. I don't really have a chance to put him in. I don't have a team that he fits in. I feel like these Torreira, Alves and Sanchez are better centre mid options when bringing someone on. Valencia, I've kept him. I was going to use him in the Rashford squad builder. He might actually be worth it because of Man United in forms. Keep this trusty man everywhere I go. Haven't sold him yet. 90 pace, 91 shooting, Salamanca Lou, unbelievable, and then Sterling and Bakayoko. But yeah, guys, that's about it. I will actually show you what I do in game. I go to the 4-1-2-1-2, and that is the way I play. Dybala left striker, Salah right striker, Nainggolan right, Matuidi left, Fabinho centre with Zola at cam. Like I said, I'm like 11-2 or 12-2 or something like that, but I'm doing really well. This team's performing really well. So yeah, guys, hope you like this team. If you think I could do any improvements, if you think Koulibaly is an improvement on Chiellini, then I will put him in. But yeah, I don't really think I can improve it much more. If you think of any ways I can, I'll give the player a try, give the team a try. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.